Hi, this is Crow from Crapology.com. Go to our website page. Watch us on YouTube on Crow's Crapology 2. Go to our Facebook page, Crow's Crapology. Today we're going to talk to you about college football and the Heisman Trophy. It's getting closer to Thanksgiving, so they're going to give out the Heisman Trophy pretty soon. And the Heisman Trophy is pretty much controlled by Disney, ESPN, pretty much what they say. Usually that person gets the Heisman Trophy. They broadcast it on ESPN, the whole ceremony and the interviews and all that type of thing. So ESPN has some interesting crap that we think is a bunch of crapology. And I'm sure the guys in Clutch wouldn't agree with it either, of the Heisman crap they have out there. Because it's a bunch of crap, it really is. Heisman Trophy is supposed to be the most outstanding player in college football. They have their 5 dorks up there, different teams, and that's about it. We're gonna tell you what ESPN thinks. The geniuses there. So they have Michael Penix Jr. number 1, which is fine. I think Michael Penix Jr. should get the Heisman Trophy. He's the most outstanding player probably in college football. Number 2, they have Jaden Daniels of LSU. Come on, give me a freaking break. They don't have Caleb Williams in there. Caleb Williams has fewer interceptions than Michael Penix Jr. About the same yard, a little bit less yardage throwing and more yardage rushing. He won the Heisman Trophy last year with almost the same season. He had a little bit better season, but pretty much similar stats. He's not up there. Then you have Marvin Harrison Jr. of Ohio State, best wide receiver in the country. I'll give you that. He is the best wide receiver. But what about running backs? Blake Corum isn't in here. You know, the best running back probably in the country. Judkins of Ole Miss isn't in here. You know, some running backs, they're just out. But Marvin Harrison Jr. is in there because his dad's Marvin Harrison. You know, he is the best receiver in the country. They have Jordan Travis in there, Florida State. Yeah, Florida State's a top 4 team, but does that make him one of the most outstanding quarterbacks in the country? I wouldn't draft him if I was an NFL general manager. They have Bo Nix 5th. Bo Nix might be the 2nd or 3rd best quarterback in the country, and they have him 5th. He translates to the pros too. I would look to draft him if I was a pro general manager. But no, you know, Blake Corum's not there. Great running back from Michigan. Quinshawn Judkins of Ole Miss. I don't know how I'm pronouncing his name right or not. But he's a real good running back. He's not up there. Should be up there for the Heisman Trophy. The other running backs in the country, okay, they're probably not. They're not the top running backs in the country, so okay. But we have no Caleb Williams. No Caleb Williams. I know USC doesn't believe in defense, but they believe in a lot of offense. So why isn't Caleb Williams up there? He's having pretty much the same year he had last year when he won the Heisman Trophy. But because it's not really a numbers, how outstanding are you trophy, it's whoever Disney decides should get the trophy this year. And they hand it off to their ESPN branch over there that's making them the most money, and they let them decide. Jaden Daniels he doesn't even translate to the pros. He is a good college quarterback, I guess. He has a lot of yardage, running and throwing. But, you know, Jordan Travis is maybe not even in the top 10 quarterbacks in college football. I mean, if you're drafting the NFL. But for the Heisman Trophy, he is one of the outstanding players in the country, but I don't think he should be up there in the top 5. But no running backs. We got Marvin Harrison Jr. to represent the wide receivers, which is fine. But there's no running backs in there, and no Caleb Williams. No Caleb Williams with the Heisman Trophy. They're saying he's not one of the most outstanding players in college football. Just because his team's not doing as well this year and Lincoln Riley doesn't believe in defense, but he believes in a lot of offense. So Caleb Williams should be up there in the Heisman Trophy voting. You know, it's a bunch of crapology. It's a bunch of crap, political crap getting into my sports again, and I can't take it. The player's good, he's good. It shouldn't be what team he's on, or he won the trophy last year, so he can't get it again this year, or, you know, he said something we didn't like on social media, or, you know, who knows what crazy, he's not woke enough. You know, he went into a parking space, you know, head first one time and didn't back in. So, you know, we can't give him the Heisman Trophy. You know, who knows what these people are thinking? You know, Disney is so screwed up and ESPN's so screwed up. Who knows the reasons why they don't want to give him the Heisman Trophy? Anyway, do we think Caleb Williams should get it? No. We think Michael Penix Jr. should get it. But Caleb Williams should at least be up there in the final 3 or 4. I mean, he is one of the most outstanding players in the country. We think Blake Corum should be up there. I mean, you should have Blake Corum, Penix Jr., Caleb Williams, you know, Judkins of Ole Miss should be in there in the mix. Bo Nix should definitely be in the mix. Maybe even the Oregon running back Irving. He's had a real good season. Anyway, that's our take on the Heisman Trophy. We'll see who Disney and ESPN decide to give it to this year. May not be the most outstanding player in the country. Hopefully they give it to Michael Penix Jr. because the rest of it really doesn't matter who comes in second, third, fourth, whatever. Michael Penix Jr. or Caleb Williams should get it. They're probably going to give it to Michael Penix Jr. because his team's still undefeated right now. They might have fewer losses in USC, and they'll use some bizarre logic like that instead of just giving it to the most outstanding player in the country. Anyway, this is Crow. My take on the Heisman Trophy this year so far. Update. Crow for crowscrapology.com. Watch us on Crow's Crapology 2 on YouTube. Go to our Facebook page. There's a lot of crapology on all of it. And I think the Heisman Trophy candidates, ESPN's thing is a bunch of crapology that I don't agree with. Goodbye. See you next time. Thanks for watching.